Alright, so many of you know, my name is Katie Wallace, and I have been in Matador for over 7 years now, and wow, has it been a crazy journey. I definitely wouldn't be here today without any of you. Recently, I was told that I would be receiving a scholarship to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas to become a part of their diving team. And after today, I will officially be a Rebel. I want to start off by thanking Coach Michelle. She's my head coach. She's been there for me and supported me throughout my entire life and has really always pushed me to do my best. Todd and I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship, and let me explain to you why. Todd he pushes me to do my best, but he scares me quite a bit. He'll push me to do scary dives, and I will hate him for it all the way up until I get the dive off the board. And then all of a sudden, Todd's my best friend again. Todd, I want to thank you so much for just always being there for me and supporting me throughout everything and being my biggest supporter. Next, I'd like to thank my teammates. I really found a second family with you guys, and you guys have created a lot of values for me, such as teamwork and persistence, and you guys have shown me how to really become a strong individual and a strong athlete, and I would not be able to be any type of collegiate athlete without you guys. As many of you know, I was a gymnast for, I think, 6 or 7 years. 7 years before I became a diver. So as I was a gymnast, I was training about 25 hours a week since I was in 3rd grade all the way up until about freshman year when I transferred over to diving. And I went from training 25 hours a week and doing school full time to working 30 hours a week and doing school full time. And let me tell you, it's a rough struggle. I know many of the little athletes out there are looking up at these college athletes and saying, wow, like that's where I want to be when I'm older. But let me tell you, you don't get anywhere without the work you put in. And I know it's rough, but guys, you really got to dig in those heels and just keep pushing, because I promise in the end it's worth it. And recently, this year, as many of you know, I had a surgery, and they weren't sure if I was going to be able to dive anymore, but unfortunately, I was able to push through, and training came back really easily because of all the muscle memory that I've had. Finally, I'm going to talk about the few accomplishments that I made this year because of all of you that I've gotten here. But I was a league medalist. I was 3rd place. I was a CIF finalist. I placed 5th. I was a state finalist. I placed 3rd. And finally, I was an All-American qualifier. And I was all-time, in all diving history, I was 10th highest score kicking out a girl who actually ended up going to the Olympics. I would like to thank Landon, my future coach, for this amazing opportunity. And lastly, I would just like to say, go Rebels. Thank you guys so much.